Alright, what's up guys? It's a small thing on ARMA 3 that I'm doing, and I don't know if I've seen it on YouTube yet, but it's from, I forget what the developer is, but I'll put a link or an annotation on the bottom. But all these vehicles that he made, as you can see right now, looks pretty damn awesome. And this is called the US Air Force, United States Air Force mod. The first one that I have up is everybody. Oh, apparently this thing was blocking me, but apparently the first thing is everybody's favorite AC-130. And just look at the massive size of it. Here's the 20mm minigun, the 40mm artillery or autocannon, and I believe that is the 105 or the 155mm howitzer that's on the back of this AC-130. And this is, I believe, I forget what it is, what model version it is before I get stuck by that thing again. I'm going to the AC-130U Spooky, and for some reason I am glitched. Now I'm in. Okay, so here's the entire loadout, and it is customary to have, what is that, fur on its seat. Here's the overhead panels. Yeah, the wheel, and yeah, looks pretty awesome. Let's go into the co-pilot seat and let's see his view. Again, the pilots do have a fur seating. And then what other seats can I go into? TV operator. So apparently this is behind the pilots, and they get a view of the battlefield. And apparently it says that I do have a laser marker, so I'm guessing I'm pointing a laser, but I'm not really sure if you can see it because of the distance. Oh, there, I think you just see it right there, that little black spot on the ground. And over to the next position, and this is the 40mm. I don't have a friend piloting it, but and my other friend, it takes him forever to download this. So that's the 40mm. I'm not sure if it has other cannons. Nope, it doesn't. So it's high explosive rounds, as I tested it right there. And it's 10 rounds per magazine, I guess you would call it. And here's the Gal 12. Sounds beautiful. And fires at an awesome rate. And here's the Gal 12, which is the 155mm artillery, I think. Oh, okay, that was not a good place to shoot, but yeah, so it's a 155mm artillery. And are there any other seats available? No. Let's see the inventory, which only has first aid kits. And let's eject. Ah, damn it. Let me treat myself. My quad bike just got destroyed. That's so sad. And looks like the B1 Lancer is on fire, which is not good, but let me go to Zeus mode. And just delete that before it gets destroyed. So for this mod, you need the CBA community-based add-on system, and that it'll properly load up. Considering how large this island is, some of these vehicles may be useful, some may not be, but it all depends. But actually, let's use Zeus mode to actually no, I would like the quad bike. They don't have a quad bike? Sorry, this is straight up uncut. And let's go to the B1 Lancer. Now, looking at it from Zeus, it's not as polished as the AC-130 it was before, but let's can I get into the Lancer? Where can I get into the Lancer? Where can I get into the Lancer? I don't know where I can get into the Lancer. Oh, there we go. And again, it's a little bit glitched, but here's the system itself. A little bit more polishing needs to be done on this model specifically. Here's the overhead panel, and let's just go to the, oh shoot, it is freaking huge. Normally you can see the entire model of the plane at third person mode, but let's see this. Yay, countermeasures being fired. Oh, so one of the things here is that you can open up the ladder, retract the wings. So the B1 Lancer, I forget what exact type of model this plane is, but what it is once the wings are retracted, it can fly at a much faster speed, because of the wind resistance not hitting as much surface area as the wing being extended. So you can actually fly faster in this mode because there's less surface area contacted. And then I think I did the extend wing. Nope, I don't think I did. And then when it's extended, it can fly at a slower speed to conserve fuel. This is a stealth bomber. Now, I'm not sure how stealthy it is in ARMA 3. Hopefully it's as stealthy as possible. There's the open refuel hatch, which is kind of cool. I did not know that you can actually do refueling missions. I did know that later on you'll see the refueling. You'll see the refueling aircraft, and then so this one has two weapons. Apparently, I can't see what exactly it is. Master arm. I'm not sure what that is. And then you have the MK-82, which are basically bombs that the B. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at the cargo space on that. Wow, that is beautiful. So the Mark 82s are just I'm not sure how much weight they are, but they're just bombs that they have underneath the B1 bomber. Ooh, okay. Not a very good driver. Alright, now next is the US Air Force's what is this one? The C-130J Super Hercules. Now let's get in. Similar to that of the AC-130, you see the fur exterior on the seats, similar to that of the panels of the AC-130, but this one is a cargo ship. As you can see, what is red light on? As you can see, it's a transport ship, so it opens the rear hatch to let paratroopers and whatnot get in. And I really haven't tested the AC-130 if it can do like if you can manually walk into the cargo and then sit down or like, I don't know, stand up when it's in the when it's in flight, and you can do just manual parachuting off of it. I'm not sure what red light on is because it doesn't give me the option to close. Jump light off. Oh, okay, red light on and jump light off. These are so this mainly, I guess this would be the paratrooper version of it. So the red light is basically telling the paratroopers to stand up, and the green light is the jump light, making it safe, or at least they're within the zone of the landing zone for the paratroopers to come on, come off. Let me see if you can actually sit here. That'd be pretty cool if you can actually sit here. Green light, and I'm not sure if you can actually see the green light, but you can manually close the cargo ramp, and it closes so smoothly, so beautiful. And open left door. Again, it opens so smoothly. Open right door, and look at that, it's not even glitching like the other C-130s. And also there is a crew door that you can open, if I remember. Let's go over here and open the crew door, and I think it's the door that's right there, and you'll see it on the outside. I wonder if you can actually get out through here, and you cannot. So cargo door is the only way for you to get in. And let's go back to the crew door, which is basically this door. That'll go into the pilot's seat. And let me stand up and go on to the next plane. As you can see, the next plane is a gigantic mammoth of a plane. Whoa, I am not the best driver. So this is the C5 Galaxy. And what this is mainly to use as a heavy transport ship. Not particularly to carry passengers, but to actually carry cargo like tanks, artillery, and I'm not sure if I can actually enter this. Hopefully I can. Let's and there was actually a sound bit that said open. Let me try to see if I can do that again. But this one you can actually carry tanks. Test it out if I can actually get a tank inside. So let's get a ARMA. No, that's AAF. NATO ARMA. Scorcher. Slammer. Zeus mode off. Okay. So I did spawn a tank, and I unfortunately spawned it all the way back there, so let me drag it down to over here, and it looks huge enough to actually carry a tank. And this is the M2 Slammer. Let me get into the driver's seat. Again, I'm not the best at driving, but let's see if it fits. Oh yeah, it actually fits. Look at that. That is beautiful. cargo. Oh. So there was an option to load the cargo, and of course which the M2 Slammer is in now. And I can actually open up the nose. Look at that. Oh man, look at that. So that opened up the nose to fit more cargo into the front seat, and I forgot the C5 Galaxy had that ability to do that, and that is actually pretty darn amazing to know that you can do that in the ARMA system. I'm not a big ARMA guy. I only played ARMA 3, and yeah, like I was saying, I was only playing ARMA 3 recently, I think in the past 2 weeks. I know it's a pretty old game now, but really haven't got to play it. Here's the exterior view of the nose opening. Here's the cargo ramp. That's actually pretty cool. As to how I can get into the pilot seat. Oh, I saw something. Oh, get into pilot. And again, this one's a bit glitchy. And you can see how massive this plane is compared to other planes on the field. And the AC-130 in the front and the B-1 bomber. So let's actually see how it is in the cargo. And I have the nose up, so flaps are down. I don't know what the options that will give me. Flaps up. Oh, the flaps on the wings, so I think you can manually control that. And again, up. Start open refueling hatch. So I really haven't seen where the refueling hatch for these planes are. Actually, let me close the nose for you to actually see it. And again, there's flares, but I think I have the rear cargo open and you can't see the flares come out. So like I said, I don't exactly know where the refueling hatch is for this. Let me close the rear cargo, and that closed up pretty fast. Alright, and unload cargo. Again, if I have a friend with me, I would make him fly it and try to test out the unload cargo thing on this. Oh, and I died. Alright, this is take 2. You might have seen a little blooper when I was trying to unload the tank. So apparently you're supposed to unload the tank while you're flying. Let me go back to AC-130. The C5 actually, not the AC-130. Get out. I can't enter the vehicle if I'm here. And actually open up the doors, because I'm already here. Oh, that was a glitch. So not all of the ramp actually extended out. Some actually went through the floor, but no problem. I can actually still go inside. Let's see how the back looks like. And that is really... oh, okay, there's another glitch. There's another glitch. Apparently if you walk all the way toward the back, you can actually fall out. Not really complaining. This is a pretty nice mods pack. Now I'm gonna see if I can actually get back into the pilot seat. There we go. Again, there's a little glitch. And here is the interior view actually, of the C5 Galaxy. And there's actually multiple seats that you can get into. Here's the overhead panel. See, let's go to the co-pilot seat, and there we go. So this one, unlike the AC-130, does not have fur exterior seating, but I can't complain. So that's the co-pilot seat. This is the first engineer seat, and for some reason it kicks me out into third person, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get into first person. So here's my little desk, my panels, overhead panels, and that's it. Let's go to, what seat am I in? Loadmaster seat. And again, it kicks me out. I'm not sure exactly why. And he does not have a special desk. I'm not sure if those are his panels. Those might be his pilot's panels. And let's go to engineer 1 seat. Again, it kicks me out. And for some reason, I'm like over the desk. But here are all my panels. And I try to zoom in, but kick me out. Here are all my panels. And then let's go to, I think that's all the seats: the pilot, the co-pilot, the first and second engineer, and the loadmaster. So that's pretty cool that it had all those in it. So again, like I said, this was originally meant so that you can bring like heavy cargo such as tanks, artillery, multiple Humvees. And onwards to the next ones, and all these next ones are pretty small aircrafts. So here you see, you might have seen it before, but here is the Osprey. Pack engines. What the hell does that mean? Do I have engines in my plate carrier? No. Okay, so apparently I can't just get into this pilot seat. Oh, there it is. For some reason, getting into the pilot seat is all the way in the back. And apparently I just flew. Oh, okay. Pack engine is to make this compact. I guess this is good when it's being shipped off into cargo space, or when it's shipped into a marine assault ship. So those mini carriers that you see, this would be how it would be packed into. And let's see, unpack engines. So the main thing about this is that you can fly it like a regular plane, but you can also fly it like a helicopter. And hopefully I can demonstrate to you the whole thing. Collision lights on, flaps down, and the rotors are actually defaulted to the up position. So let's try to see if I can go up, and I'm not sure if I can. Alright, so apparently I have to fly it up. I'm trying to see if I can actually hover it, but for some reason it wouldn't let me hover. I'll maybe show you that later, but let's get into the pilot seat. Very simple. Here are the HUDs, overhead panels, and I get a sunroof. Nice. Oh, there's my quad bike. Let's go to the co-pilot seat. Now it has a camera, a front-facing camera, a low front-facing camera, I bet, but you can still see a lot of it. And then there's an IR camera. And this does not have the fur exteriors, unfortunately. And I think there was another thing about, oh, what is this? Open the nose. Oh no, that's for the C5. Never mind. I actually thought it was kind of weird for the CV-22 Osprey to actually open its nose. Open rear cargo. And that's the C5 controls. So from apparently, let's say that's 50 meters away, I can actually control the C5. That is kind of weird. But let's get out of this plane. And I'm getting out through the cargo. And here's the opening for the sides. And apparently there's only one door on the right side. And then you can actually open the rear cargo door, but you cannot sit in here. Oh, never mind, I'm an idiot. You can actually sit in here. So this is awesome, especially if you're trying to do those marine operations where you get to use the CV-22 Osprey. I'm pretty sure a lot more special operations use this, but I know the Marines use this Osprey a lot. And that was the Osprey. Very, very cool plane. I'll test it out a little bit later when this video doesn't take over 40 minutes, but I think it's gonna take over 40 minutes. So here's the regular Blackhawk. Actually, it's the HH60, and I forget what designation they call it, but Pave Hawk. So I'm not really too sure on the exact use of the Pave Hawk. Probably pararescuemen use this when they go on their missions, and I think I'm on the co-pilot seat. And let me actually try to hover this aircraft. And this aircraft actually, the color is beautiful. just blew out the engines. Well, I'm not the best pilot in the world, so let's ride in the back. And very simple. I think there aren't... Oh, okay. So there are no seats. You get to ride on just the platform over there. So that'd be pretty cool for special operations missions when you actually get to ride on the platforms. Make it look cool. And then there's the co-pilot seat, which is, I'm not sure if it's, I haven't been on a Black Hawk, but I thought the left was the pilot and the right was the co-pilot, but apparently this one, it's different. And then there's the two gunners, and I believe from what it looks like, they use the 50 cal machine gun. Now the sound is a little bit damped. Nope. I guess it was just the inside. On the outside. And here's first person view of the 50 cal. And you get about 500 rounds of 50 cal ammunition for that. So that's pretty cool. I might actually ask my friends to download this mod pack, because this really does look awesome. And here's the refueling arm. Of course, I get stuck on the AC-130s and the HH-60s refueling arm. Next one. Okay. So apparently even outside of this, I can ask for refueling. But of course nobody's inside, so nobody's gonna give it to me. But let's try to see if I can get in. And oh, this looks nice. This looks a little bit more older fashion flight panels. Here's the wheel, the 707. And this one comes with the exterior fur seat coat. And let's see it in third person. Looks pretty darn beautiful. Looks like this is almost near finished. It's not as matte black as the other planes that we saw. And then let's go to the boom operator, which is the refueling station. Let's go to engineer's first seat and boop. Okay, I'm directly facing the seat in front of me, so. And then let's go to loadmaster, and it kicks me out for some reason again, and I am directly behind the co-pilot seat. And this seats don't look like they give me the fur coat, so only special pilots get the fur exterior seating. And here are my panels and a vent. And co-pilot seat, which is just what you saw over here. Now, I would love to see if I can actually refuel, but again, my friend's not on and he doesn't have the mod. I'll just tell him to download it. And here's the view on the boom. Basically the gas pump. And then the final one is this plane right here. I believe that's the MH KC-130. And again, requesting fuel permission from MC-130J Commando. So apparently you can actually ask to refuel from this KC-130. And this one, like the other AC-130s, come with fur exterior seating. And this one has a glass panel. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but looks pretty cool. Flaps down, lights on, collision lights on. Let's go to co-pilot seat. Again, the pilots get the excellent fur exterior. And then let's actually get out. I'm not sure exactly why it gave me the option to request fuel from the KC-130. That's the KC-135, but for some reason it asked me to request fuel from here. And let's see if I can actually get into the back. Yep, right in the back. Oh, what is this? Hopefully I'm in third person. No? Okay. So this is something that the author probably has to fix. You're not actually riding in the back. It looks like you're riding in the tail, and you can just see through the ship. But its coloring looks beautiful. I have to give props to the author, the maker of the United States Air Force mod. I'm not sure how long it's been out on the mod market, but with all the little bugs aside, you can see how freaking awesome all these planes are, and with the addition of them being in the game itself, from a mod standpoint, it looks pretty cool. So let me go over all of the planes that we have seen. So here is the AC-130 with all the guns, and unknowingly there's also another passenger on this, and that was the laser operator. So it's pretty cool to know that there's actually a laser operator, unlike the AC-130s that you see in Battlefield or in Call of Duty. You don't have that specific person that operates the laser. And here's how the exterior looks like, interior actually, and that actually looks pretty cool. So something that they need to finish up with their graphic design. The seat over here, they obviously need to finish that up, polish it up. The interiors over here looks beautiful actually. I'm surprised he doesn't allow you to like stand in here and actually fire the weapon, but you get to fire the weapon in TV mode. I would love to be like inside here and have like a little screen over here seeing my targets, but that's for further updates. Second was the B-1 bomber. Again, like I said, it doesn't look like it's fully polished, but it still looks beautiful. And when we went underneath the B-1 bomber, we actually saw, oh, it's actually closed, but here you go. Let me glitch it out. Here's the bombs that it can carry, the MK-82s if I remember. But this looks beautiful. And here was the C-130 U Super Hercules, and this one was the one where you can sit in the back and maybe do some halo jumps off of it, and it looks really awesome. I love the coloring, I love the texture. This one looks like it's ready to pack and maybe be released for ARMA 4. You never know, but this one looks beautiful. Here was the C5 Galaxy with the nose still open and the tail still open. This was a little bit glitchy. I was able to open the stuff from the CV-22 Osprey, but it's good to know that you can actually pack cargo into here, and then maybe when you're jumping out, when you're in like, I don't know, 15,000 feet or 20,000 feet, you can actually drop cargo straight off the plane. So I'm gonna test that out later. Here's the V22 Osprey. I haven't tested the ability for a VTOL. When I tried, it was going forward and I didn't want to crash and restart this video, as you've seen before. And here are the back seats in which you can actually sit in here. So really cool thing. You can probably get more skins on it if you're savvy with like graphic designs or whatnot. But this would be an awesome thing for like a special operations or almost like a Marine Corps operations that you want to do with a few friends of yours. And then here is the HH60 Pave Hawk. And let me actually turn off the Zeus menu, and that looks really beautiful, really beautiful. And unlike the UH-80 or the UH-60 Blackhawk that I have on the default, and also on the Rising Escalation mod that is also released, you can actually sit on the platform, the skirt, and it is armed with 50 cals instead of miniguns, which I think personally are better. 50 cals are better than the miniguns. Miniguns, I feel like you just spray and pray. Not really accurate. The 50 cals give it a more unique flavor to it. And this looks beautiful. And you've seen me fly this and just freaking hard land it and kill the engine. But this would be freaking awesome if you can do a para-rescue mission, or almost like a special operations mission where you get to have the guy sit right here and just I don't know if you can engage, but just a nighttime helicopter insertion. Then it was the KC-135. Again, this needs a little bit more polishing, but it still looks beautiful. I would love it for it to have a gray matte finish, almost like that. And that looks like it's freaking done. Big props to the author and maker of this mod. I freaking love this model of the UH-60. I've seen other UH-60s. I thought those were awesome, but looking at this, I'm actually mind blown. So I've yet to test the refueling operations on this KC-135. And here is the MC-130 Commando 2. This needs a little bit more patching. As you saw before, I was able to sit. You had the ability to sit in the cargo, but apparently there are really no cargo seats, unlike the other C-130J or the U model that you saw before. But hopefully, oh, these have extended fuel tanks. I'm not sure if they have it on the other ones too. No, oh, they do. I'm not sure if they're fuel tanks. Probably they are. But that's the entire mod, the United States Air Force mod. And I believe they also have some skins, but I'll show you that in another video. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.